Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is about the journey ahead, so it should fit any situation you might find yourself in. As always, we have our 3 piles here, so group 1 is the left, 2 is in the middle, and 3 is on the right. The timestamps are in the description box below, along with the cards that I'm using, and there's a link to my Facebook page. If you'd like to follow me there, I share oracle cards most days, and I'll be making an announcement in the next few days or so about my return to private readings, which will be coming sometime in February. Not too sure yet, so just keep tuned there. That being said, I will leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the pink quartz heart, then this one is going to be for you. So pink quartz is that beautiful, soft, feminine receptivity, self-love, compassion, gentleness, all of those beautiful qualities. So this reading looks to be quite a earthly one, quite grounded, and so we'll jump straight in. I'll start with the signs I can see here. Libra, Gemini, Leo, Libra again, maybe Virgo a little bit, but yeah, that'll do. There's not many there today, but that's okay. If it's in your chart or not, it doesn't matter too much. So we're starting out in the past energy. We've got Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. This does look like it might be heavily based around your obligations, responsibilities, your business, your investments, your finance, all of that sort of earthly stuff. So we've got Judgment, Queen of Pentacles. It looks to me like there's been some illumination or some sort of epiphany surrounding investments in money, investments in time, what it's going to take to bring more prosperity, looking at some of the cuts that maybe need to be made. Really lots of focus on the material realm for you in recent past, and looks like moving ahead. That's what this reading looks to be about. I mean, it could be about relationships, and if it is, then you know you can probably take this message to fit that, but it does look like you're heavily focused this week on your prosperity, group 1, and looking after your health and looking at your money and wanting to save your money, save your prosperity and resources. Four of Pentacles can be very conservative energy. And with Judgment, it's like you've had this realization: if I want abundance, if I want this, then I need to either change my mindset around money, or change my mindset around self-worth, or what it means to work hard. You know, all those sort of perceptions around abundance, manifestation, and our ability to align with that through dedication, responsibility, action, determination, reliability, healthy planning, you know, and sticking to that plan, having a budget, all those sorts of things. I think that's what's most important. If that's not resonating, maybe you're another group, but this is very earthly, this reading this week, which is nice. It feels like it's something to be excited about as well. Four of Pentacles can mean, I kind of get the feeling that some people in this group are a little bit concerned about being taken advantage of, or investing in the wrong thing. There's some sort of fear around money at the moment, potentially. Fear of maybe just not feeling like you have enough. That could be the case. So you might be holding on to money a bit tightly. But moving ahead, you're making some pretty healthy decisions in this energy moving forward. We've got the Lovers, the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So this is all about a really strong choice in regards to your investment. This could be, like I said before, your finance or your time. Where you're spending your money. Are you showing up to study something so that you can, in the long term, make more money and step deeper into your career and your place in the world? This could be property investment, or stock market, Bitcoin, like whatever. It can be anything, it really can. But it looks like you're making a choice here to invest in something that could be a collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. It could mean that you're looking to team up with someone else. This also does look like somebody going for financial advice. Maybe you've got a meeting coming up and you're wanting to talk with a professional about where to put your money or how to shift mindset around money. Maybe this is a mental mindset workshop. There can be so many different things, really. This can even be a relationship, to show up and give a relationship another go and heal and move forward after a time of struggle. This looks like your eyes are on the prize, is what I'm getting from this week, group 1. It's like you're truly looking at prosperity. What is going to bring me prosperity? I'm not seeing victim energy here. I'm really seeing like solution-based reliability, ready to do it, ready to chip off the to-do list sort of energy here. Like it's really grounded, it's really responsible. So I'm loving it for group 1. I want to jump up to these oracle cards here that came at the start. We have responsibility and family. Like, whew, what beautiful grounded energy to come out after these cards here to speak about. We've got self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and fulfillment, belonging, community, tribe, and culture. So all of these cards really do line up and resonate with the spread so far. Same with these self-love prompts. Just amazing. Like the first one to come out is financial goals. Set and reach your financial goals to achieve financial stability. And all of this is just beautiful, grounded. Like you've got a path ahead of you, and you've got it looks like you've got a grounded, solid plan, or you're formulating one, or you're teaming up with someone who can help you with that. And it's something that's going to take some time. Like the 7 of Pentacles is absolutely like it's in it for the long haul. It's going to take a period of time to complete your study, or to see this business get off the ground, or to align with the clients that you want to help, or whatever it is for you. It's going to take showing up every day and chipping away and working together, and also keeping an open mind of the people you're working with, because everyone's like, I'm getting that there's someone you might be working with, or a group of people, might not resonate with everybody, but where there's someone coming from a different culture or a different life experiences than you, and that you both actually have a lot to contribute based on your different and very vast differences. So there's keep an open mind in regards to that. I do feel. Moving over into the challenge, we've got the 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, there is a bit of fear around being stuck in financial commitments to somebody or something. There's fear of making mistakes in regards to commitment. There's fear of being taken advantage of here. The 7 of Swords is sneaky betrayal sort of energy, feeling like, you can't, it's in the challenge area, so maybe you feel like you can't trust a certain person, or maybe something bad happened in the past in regards to this sort of thing, and you are a bit apprehensive to trust another person. 6 of Pentacles is generosity and benevolence, and with all of this fear energy, you are clearly afraid of being taken advantage of, or just that, I would say, and not having, an equal give and take, an equal understanding about things moving ahead. So these fears, I feel, are founded on past experiences, maybe with this specific person that this reading is talking about, or maybe it's other people in the past. But I do also feel like you can rely on yourself to navigate that sort of energy, and that it doesn't feel like there's too much to worry about. I think that you can just starting the reading with Judgment, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, that's such a strong, like, knowing energy. You know what to do, you know who's accountable, you know who's responsible, you know how to be both of those things. And the 4 of Pentacles will protect you from that, or you will protect yourself from that. This is like absolutely saving your money and not giving it out. It's stock take time. It's time to really build your plan, build your budget, whatever that means to you. And I don't feel like anyone else should have a say in that, unless obviously you're partnered and whatever. I do feel like still you should be the ultimate authority when it comes to certain things. And so based on that, and knowing that you've got your own back, that should hopefully alleviate any of these fears of being taken advantage of, because you can speak from that place quite strongly, especially given past experiences surrounding that. I don't know I hope this reading makes sense. We'll just move along into what will help with the challenge. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, justice and strength. So balance, honesty, equal reciprocity, equal give and take, and understanding, clear communication. Beautiful love cards here with Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. This could be the healing and rebalancing of a connection. This could be, we can see that here if it is a relationship and love related, an intimate union, to come back together and work together to maybe go through maybe seeking professional advice. Maybe it is to do with finance, maybe it is to do with couple counselling to get a relationship back on track or something like this. But what is going to help is companionship and love and understanding, honesty, integrity, balance, truth, authority, to be your own authority, to have the strength and the willpower to carry through your truth in a situation without fear of confrontation or fear of being taken advantage of or anything like that. This is so honest, balanced and true. So I really feel like you need to stand in your own energy here, in your own power in regards to this situation. Be responsible for your energy, for your spending, for your whatever this is. But to be clear and to communicate in a strong, honest and clear way with whoever this is that you're dealing with. Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's clear that you're dealing with someone in this situation, whether it's professional life or personal life. But it does look like there's a beautiful balance, or maybe a restoration of balance if that is required, because there is a lot of fear about betrayal or fear of lies and dishonesty and being stuck in that place, unable to open up and receive. That might be something that's hard for you to trust in that. I think you need to just trust in yourself. So moving further along here, we've got the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Swords carried over to the Six of Swords. So it's like, it's very interesting actually. We've got, so Six of Wands first up, Ten of Wands. So this is a public recognition. This is achieving your goals, feeling absolutely successful here. She's being crowned by the people around her and celebrated. We've even got this beautiful oracle, Celebrate Yourself, for the guidance, right? To acknowledge how far you have come in all levels. As a professional, as a manifester, as a provider, as a parent, as a boss, as a leader, as a team member, all of those things, like just to do your own personal growth. Ten of Wands, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six is coming up, we'll get there. It looks like, I feel like needs to be maybe also a reprioritization of your investment, of your energy. So this could be your time, it could be your money, it could be whatever it is. It's saying here that you could be carrying more than you need to. Maybe you're picking up someone else's slack in the workplace, or it's kind of hard to get this message out and actually read it clearly. I feel like there's certain things you've been doing for success that you don't need to do. Like maybe you could half your workload in a certain way. Like there's something you're carrying you don't need to carry, or there's something, the way you're going about it, that's making it harder for you. And it's okay to just drop that. Maybe it's a tactic, maybe it's I do feel like you need to speak up on something here though, for there to be balance. Like if this other person doesn't know how you're feeling, that you're carrying the extra load, or I just feel, there needs to be clear communication about that. I think you need to put down some of the things that you don't need to carry. It's not necessary, at least at this time. This is what fell on the floor. Don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. So this could even be failed attempts of the past as well. I can see a possibility of rising to success and then that falling apart potentially for whatever reason. And it's okay. It's safe to rebuild. It's safe to reinvest. Maybe you're a little bit nervous because of those experiences, but you've got it. You are the Queen of Pentacles, man or woman. It doesn't matter. You are prosperous and you have got great business sense, and you understand what it takes to build abundance and to actually look after what you've got and to have gratitude. All of these beautiful qualities of that earthly Queen of Pentacles, very nourishing and prosperous. Four of Swords, Five of Swords, over to Six of Swords as well. What a continuum. So we've got, withdrawal and contemplation, taking time out to sort of, it's that stock take energy where you're looking at where you're investing either too much, like what priorities need to shift. There's big changes. It's hard to articulate this. God, it's because it's like, it feels like lifestyle change. It feels like mindset change. It just feels like a lot of change. But on an earthly sense, in a material realm, it's that typical waiting for I don't know about waiting, but like it takes time for this seedling to grow, for prosperity. The Pentacles is the long-term game. Like, we're not looking for instant gratification in this reading at all. This is truly about the bigger picture, the long haul. What was I getting at? So yeah, leaving behind those past experiences to, I guess, drop what you don't need to carry. 5 of Swords and the 6 of Swords, all of that to come after the 10 of Wands is pretty beautiful. It's asking you to celebrate your success and what you're capable of, and acknowledge that, stand in that, own it, group 1. Because they're burdens of the past, or the excess, I want to say crap, just things that you don't need to carry here. It's very clear that these are falling away for a reason. And now I'm being guided to this card. Rejection is for your protection. Just leave that at that, because you know what that means for you. So 4 of Swords, it is an icy shutdown mode. 4 of Swords can be like just completely in self and not sharing, not giving, like the 4 of Pentacles, holding on tight to the abundance, not sharing, not giving, just needing to take time away, just to distance self, to let go of a battle that nobody was winning, poor investments, poor choices, whatever's come to the 5 of Swords here, where everyone's sort of walking away a little bit wounded. And then the 6 of Swords, wonderful carry on after the 10 of Wands of carrying so much. The 6 of Swords is releasing all of that. It's moving off into a new place without the emotional baggage of the past. It's learning from it, but leaving it behind, ready for a fresh new mental state, so from calmer waters, to feel like things are smoothing out and the magic and the life is coming back again. So I can see things coming to life. Actually, this brings me over here. So it does look like, group 1, that you've had a bit of a winter period over the last few weeks, months, or days, whatever, years even. And we can see though that winter is thawing here. It is, and I can see that in this reading. There's a little bit of nerves about coming out into the spring, into the sunshine maybe, but it's happening nonetheless. Even further guidance, this is that outcome energy where we saw the 6 of Swords releasing. And look, it's clear as day now. Now I see it. Again, he's here frozen in the Hanged Man. So this is hanging in suspension, feeling maybe a little bit stagnant, having to surrender to the ways in which the universe is pushing you or pulling you, having to just go with the flow, as hard as that might be, and maybe even be in a place of stillness when you can't act. This is deep acceptance as well, and understanding that things happen for a reason, feeling very connected to the way your destiny unfolds rather than feeling separate to it and that you're pushed around like a leaf in the wind. It's more like really connecting with spirit and the purpose of the events in your life, and then being activated by them to take conscious action, to make a choice based in what's in front of you rather than resisting it. But anyway, here I see this sun is shining through again. More indication that this snow, the struggle, whatever it is clearing for you here. It's absolutely clearing. And the last card to come out is the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Spring, I want to say. It is that just beautiful, lively, absolute opposite of how frozen it's all been, right? It's been quite barren, quite frozen, and quite tricky for whatever reason you will know. But yeah, I do see this Queen of Wands stepping into your power, stepping into your life. This is also feeling like, I wanted to say like all is right in the world, just feeling just activated again. And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is that turn of events. It is the wheel, the change of seasons, the wheel of the year, as this deck is called, to herald in a new chapter for you of personal strength and personal growth. So we'll move over to the Oracle cards. We had that beautiful financial goals. And I do see here, if you're thinking about speaking to a professional in that regard, absolutely can see that energy here, or anything to do with the logistics of finances. Celebrate yourself. We did speak about that. Absolutely celebrate yourself. Avoid toxic people. Hang out with people who will uplift your spirit, not bring it down. People that have the same vision as you as well. People that are willing to put in the same effort. People that you can see have the same drive, or at least like effort in their own life. Not on the surface, but what do they do for themselves as well? Like, look at them at people on an individual level. Like, how do they show up for themselves? How do you show up for yourself? All of these things. Yeah, I don't know why I feel this way, but I just feel like this may be so specific, but there's some, what do I want to say? It's like there's some, it's quite obvious now. I don't know, I feel like something's become quite clear with a specific person that's like almost uncertain of how you didn't see it before, maybe. I'll just leave that. There's something you're trying to leave behind there of a really toxic connection or something. I feel so like tied up emotionally with that card, and like I want to really dive right into it and find out all about it, but I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. It feels a little really strange inside of me at this point, but anyway, use discernment. See things for what they really are, not for what you want them to be. That could be linked with that. Like maybe you've seen this person or this situation as, you know, what you'd hoped, like really gone on potential alone and not enough like actions, you know, not judging on the actions, but judging on what you hope will happen, the potential of things. But yes, use discernment. Level up, start small, start today, just start. You absolutely are leveling up, and be stronger than your excuses. Drop the excuses. When you drop the excuses, you'll start seeing results. But I think as well that this is going to take time to see results in this particular situation. I do feel like it's like I said before, a long haul situation here. It's just chipping away. Rejection is for your protection. Don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions to release. We've got know that you are safe and protected. I think that's really important here when it comes to collaborating with new people. That you can find Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Like if this is a love situation, you're afraid of finding someone who's going to really build a life with you. Absolutely, you have what it takes to do that, and you are safe and protected, and your past experiences will not repeat themselves, given that you can learn the lessons in that regard. What have I got here? Lessons in life will repeat until they are learned. So obviously, maybe not so much giving that benefit of the doubt, but like, you know, but you are protected because you have boundaries and can protect yourself. There's that. But also to say that don't be jaded by your past experiences, and know that there's still wonderful people out there that will be cooperative and supportive of your dream. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down and quiet your mind. I think I can see that as well with the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Judgment. It's like you've come into a realization, like truly, of what it means for prosperity, and not just the financial sense, but perhaps the mental, emotional sense, giving yourself that space to move through things, to slow down, to quiet, to receive. The beautiful heart, pink quartz is all about receptivity, how to put yourself in that place and connecting to the power of your no. And what that means, not people pleasing, things like that. There's a lot, I feel like I could have gone a lot deeper in all of this reading now that it's all coming together at the end. Be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. Again, don't be jaded by the past, things are going to come together for you. And following your heart will lead you to the right things. So I think I'll leave that there for you, group 1. We've got responsibility and family. So this is really keeping it close. Queen of Pentacles is like that. She looks after what's in front of her. The grass is not greener on the other side because she's right here tending to it. And she's so grateful to be a part of it all. A part of what's in front of her, no matter how grandiose or seemingly small or mundane that is. She's in it and she's grateful, and it's her life. It's her lot, and she's making the most of it. That's what I feel. So, I feel like it's in prosperity. Your eyes are on the prize, group 1, and it's just a matter of taking each step. So let's leave it at that for you this week, group 1. I hope that gave some sort of comfort, clarity, or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye, group 1. Hey, group 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lepidolite heart, then this one is for you. It's a bit stormy, it's a bit heavy. I haven't worked with this crystal so much yet. It's relatively new to my collection, but something about it has, as just sitting there on the altar over the last few weeks, of just every time I've looked at it, there's something about it that feels so deep and sincere, and raw, and there's a vulnerability to it and an intimacy to it, a sacredness, and it's like almost can't look at it. There's something, I don't know, just what I feel personally just upon gazing at this piece. But the actual meanings or uses of lepidolite is to truly help someone heal through depression, anxiety, sadness, healing through like emotional stress and trauma, and trying to come out of a really stormy and dark, heavy period and just find your way up to the light again, like a little seedling, you know, bursting through the earth, coming into the light to be born again, to come alive even. There's something about this stone that it's something that just feels so true. I don't know. Not every crystal I have such a like knowing connection with, but this is certainly one of them. And I even changed my tablecloth today, and it matches. I thought that was kind of sweet. Unintentional, but yeah, a beautiful crystal. Like I said, lepidolite I haven't worked with much myself. If you have personal experiences with this stone, I'd love to hear about it. Something about it sort of feels similar to rhodonite. If you've worked with rhodonite before, I personally find that's a really interesting stone. Very personal, again, very vulnerable, very deep. I like those raw places in a person, so yeah, you might be feeling really raw right now, really vulnerable and really deep. And I do, yeah, like everything in my body is just getting a little bit serious. And okay, so let's jump into the cards. Maybe the signs first. What have we got? I can see Leo is here quite strongly, so is Taurus, so is Pisces, Capricorn is here as well. Maybe we could say Cancer is here, depending on how you read that one. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius potentially with the Queen of Swords. Yes, but that will be, Libra, did I say Libra? Taurus. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. Anyway, let's jump in. So group 2. All right, we're starting the reading with these Knight of Wands, 4 of Cups, and 5 of Pentacles. The imagery will speak pretty loud and clear in this deck today. We've got this woman here in the center in the 4 of Cups energy, reflecting over upon the Knight here. This Knight is representative of maybe a connection or something in your life that was maybe inconsistent, hot and cold, on and off, very passionate and alive, but at the same time not bringing you the satisfaction or the fulfillment or the desired outcome, perhaps. With the 4 of Cups really looking longingly over at the Knight of Wands. This may be someone you've separated from, maybe it's a job of your past, whatever it was. It's high-spirited but inconsistent. It's impulsive at times as well, very unpredictable, hard to control or find a balance with sometimes, this Knight of Wands. And with the 4 of Cups looking, and all this rain as well, with the 5 of Pentacles too, it's clear that you and your, I want to say you and your person, so this could be very well a love reading, maybe not, we'll see. Can't avoid it. It does look like a love reading, guys. If that doesn't resonate with you, maybe it's not your pile, or maybe there's another way to interpret it, and we'll try and stay open here. But I do feel like a longingly looking at the past, looking at the sunnier days, looking at the better times a bit here. it's storming about. And so looking at the past, looking at perhaps some of the explosions you've had with this person, or some of the highs and lows, some of the roller coaster is what I'm feeling in that way. Like I don't want to sum it all up as toxic or negative. There's also beauty to this situation as well, and a lot of growth and learning. But yeah, and so this, I feel like, is where it's at now. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person. This could be a family member, it doesn't have to be an intimate lover, friend, housemate, whatever it may be, but you're not seeing eye to eye right now. There's a lot of feeling of sadness and emptiness and loneliness. You're both feeling this together, I would say. Look, this may not be about you and another person, it could just be you and you. I should try and keep it that way as well. Trying to keep it general. It just seems so specific. And the imagery in itself, this man and this woman, you could be a same-sex relationship, that wouldn't matter either. It's just these two people are apart and feeling the sadness of everything that's not working out. Just totally, that's all you may know at this time, of what's not working. And it might be really hard to find affirmations of the beauty and the prosperity that's actually surrounding you. It may be hard to find gratitude at this time, because you're very possibly swamped with heavy depression, sadness, or just still moving through a deep emotional release and a healing and a sense of loss. So moving forward into the future energies, could be now, tomorrow, just the energy of moving forward. The Five of Pentacles is sort of where it's at now, and we're moving over into the Four of Wands. This is really nice. And then the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Now, there's two ways to read this. For some people, you've had a separation, you've left a relationship behind, and it's the grieving period, the refinding yourself period, that fragile little chrysalis moment before you emerge back into the world, finding yourself, your wings again. For some people, this is a relationship that comes back for healing. There is possible reconciliation in this reading. But for most of you, I would say no. I do feel like this is a new energy and moving forward with your life, and things lifting up again and feeling like coming back to life. I want to pull up these two oracle cards now. Action and, I can't, my nails nearly come off. It's quite painful. It's nearly gone. So we had self-esteem and action. So it really is, after such a heavy period of maybe depression, sadness, and moving through the release of something quite difficult, it is time to bring life back in, action back in, self-esteem, believing in yourself, self-love, self-worth, pride and confidence, getting yourself back out there. Maybe it's dating and stuff, maybe it's just socializing at all, just getting out and taking the action, the movement, discipline, motivation and perseverance to not let this beat you down, but to truly stand back up again. And that's what this stone is too. It's to help you move through that really hard, just gritty, painful, dark time. Just dark night of the soul is what I'm feeling on that level there. To come back out into the light and feel connected again, to feel back in your community, to feel love, connection, joy, growth. Look, she's having her childhood cubby house being built by the father here in this image. How beautiful is that? So maybe this is about reconnecting with children and playing on that level, and finding, like, if something great is lost in your life and it's very hard, there's also some wonderful bounty around you, I know it, within your home space or within the people that you share your life with, children especially. There's a saving grace there in regards to children, I do feel, with this card, for maybe just one or two people out there, maybe many. But I think there's something here about, although all is lost, there's something about a childhood dream or a relationship with your own child or your own inner child, or something that can be rekindled, reinvested in, or reinvigorated, or just something. That's like, it will be your saving grace, but it will also help that relationship prosper and grow as well. Whether it's your inner child, your own child, or maybe not even a child, maybe a friend or a community, or someone in your tribe or in your group. The Four of Wands is often about community connection. To me anyway, I often feel that way. Some people see it as the twin flame 1111 card, if that's the story that you believe or navigate when it comes to those divine connections, divine counterpart, all that sort of energy. Obviously not exclusive to that, that's also the soul tribe in our family and our friend circles. So this is also, like I said before, getting yourself back out there. To me, I see the Four of Wands as dance, expression, self-esteem, all of the energy of this card. It's action, it's happening, it's getting involved, it's moving into your community and into your world, and playing as well. I do see it as a play card. Literally building a cubby house. Like, I nearly called it a chubby house. That's cute. I don't know. So we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace. Which way did that come? That was, yeah, Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So this, to me, it could be a few different things. Now, I do see a very, very clear and strong opportunity for someone new to be coming into your world, whether it's a friend, an intimate lover, whatever it might be. It could also be within your own actions of self-loving actions, like maybe you're making a plan to commit to yourself in a deeper way, where you've got this list of things that you want to tick off that show that you're showing up in your life to achieve your goals, whether that's to clear a mindset, to release an emotional pain, or to achieve a certain thing on a material level. This to me is a deep self-loving action plan, but it's also potential for new love to come in, a new offer to come in, quite slowly, grounded, very different energy to the Knight of Wands. So if this is a person coming back around, they've come back around in a more healed place after taking time away, and are approaching slowly. But that's not for everybody, of course. That does feel very small amount of people in this group will resonate with that. Other people, it does feel like it's either your own love and your own plan for moving forward, or this is somebody coming in with a new loving offer to build something with you or to connect with you in some way. It doesn't mean it's always dating. It can, like I said, be a friend or someone that helps you just feel more connected and a part of something, and to be supported and to help you, motivate you moving through life. So no matter what this beautiful, gentle Knight of Pentacles energy is, it feels reliable and steady, and it's coming in with this generous but soft offer, I want to say. It feels soft. It doesn't feel forceful. And if this is your own approach, then you're not forcing yourself. You're taking a more balanced approach to this. So moving into the challenge area, we have the Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Strength. So yeah, there's a few challenges I can see in this section. Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, clearly talking about releasing the emotional attachment to something that you may have invested a lot of time and energy into. It does look like that's the challenge. There's a great disappointment. The Ten of Pentacles is in the challenge, and this is where it's at, the Five of Pentacles. You've lost, it feels like you've lost a great deal. And you're having to come to terms with that and to navigate that in a way that is not reactory or going to make situations worse for yourself, but rather through strength and believing in yourself and moving forward with a grounded plan that you do deserve love, or you do deserve commitment and support and all of those things. There's a lot of, I feel like maybe your confidence might have taken a blow in this situation, and you might be questioning a few things in that regard. But I don't feel like those questions are too self-deprecating, or I don't feel like you're beating yourself up too much, or I feel like you're stronger than victim mentality. I feel like you've come past that sort of behavior in your past, and you're sort of you're a lot stronger. You've dealt with this sort of stuff before, maybe, or you've accomplished enough to be able to handle this. I have confidence in you, I really do. And I just want to say you've definitely got what it takes to handle any sort of challenge, especially in regards to this. I think you're well equipped, but So I do see here as well, for some people, not everyone, that this, I just got with the way this bull is looking at the Ten of Pentacles, you know, where like someone in this situation might be a little vindictive or a little reactory. Not for everybody at all, but there is a slight warning here that someone might be trying to ruin your chance of moving forward or being happy in the future. I don't obviously want to scare anybody, but just when I saw it, it's like, maybe this is your own as well. Like I do get both sides here, that one, this bull could be someone else who's threatening to ruin your Ten of Pentacles, you know, all that you worked for, your legacy. Or maybe they're threatening your finance, threatening to take something from you in that way, through separation, settlement, or whatever it might be. I can also get here that this is you are your own bull, and you're trying to control yourself from acting out. Like I said before, reacting, in reaction mode. That might be the challenge. Maybe the challenge as well is finding that motivation to get going again after such a deep release and a deep loss. Eight of Cups really is leaving it behind, and there's often a lot of sadness surrounding that, but it is the emotional release. It's like it's out of your hands, there's nothing you can do. It's sort of like, it's that energy where it's, I'm just getting Hanged Man now, that surrender energy, like it's out of your hands. It's the bigger picture of life and destiny unfolding, perhaps. So what will help with your challenge? We have this Ice Queen, Queen of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. This is beautiful. Queen of Swords looks to the past. She's got her sharp sword. She's not having it again. She's not having this anymore, perhaps. She's just like, absolutely not. There's a nice, healthy, strong boundary. There's perhaps some deep reflection that's, well, this is what will help with the challenge. So having that healthy boundary and reflecting on the past and seeing it for what it is, having strong discernment. Acceptance as well, I do feel here, because it's sort of this, the Queen of Swords is like a cut-off mark, is what I'm seeing before this beautiful Two of Wands, which is that new trajectory. It's the crossroads energy, and then the Seven of Pentacles being investment in prosperity. And, you know, so we've even got, you know, putting the bean down, we're like helping the plant train, like, so it's getting organized for a new journey. It's planning ahead sort of energy here, and looking at what's ahead of you on the new path, and investing in that so wholly and solely that it brings you nothing but prosperity. This bean is just growing, but here she's picking an apple. Not to say beans will turn to apples, so you know what I mean though, like it. And there's even pregnancy here. So if it's your wish for family and children and things like that in your life, and this other relationship maybe had the potential but it never came to be, then it does say that you've got a different path ahead of you where you can obtain those sorts of wishes, that fulfillment. So I do see here there's that need for self-protection, boundaries and discernment while you organize and plan your career or plan your path ahead. I do feel like this is career planning in quite a big way, given the Pentacles are here. And after such a big loss, the Knight of Pentacles moving forward, the Ten of Pentacles is here. This does feel a lot to do with career and finance, and the lifestyle you wish to see yourself have, and the abundance you want to share with the world, the legacy you want to leave, all those sorts of things, like who you are. Maybe this situation has given you so much pain, but also experience and knowledge and wisdom that you can then move forward and help other people who've gone through this situation. Maybe you're looking to turn your pain into something, into purpose. There's a lot of potential in this reading. There's a lot of potential in you, group too. I really just, although it's dark right now, I want to say you don't even know how great it's going to be or can be, but I think some of you do know. You know you're capable. Others that are doubting that, you will see. I can see. I mean, the Empress is at the end, I'm just noticing now. So yeah, we'll get there. You will get there. All right. So we're looking forward, we're making a plan, we've got boundaries, we're reflecting on the future. This is a colder energy, so you may need to be cold and cut something out and leave it behind, or that discernment. You need discernment moving forward, and you need to plan for the future and really look at there's no cups. We're not looking at emotional fulfillment in the near future. We're more looking at what do we need to do to invest in that great life. Self-worth is here, self-love is here, and that's a matter of showing up with discipline, which shows up in the action card. Discipline to show up every single day, to persevere and to create that life, that self-worth. Like, you deserve it. Give it to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve all of your energy and all of your effort. You deserve it. Yeah, right. So we have in further guidance the 9 and 10 of Swords with the Devil, right? Quite brutal, heavy energy here. 9 of Swords and 10 and the Devil. So there's still fear of attachment to a person, situation, addiction, whatever it is, codependent relationship, substances, lifestyles. Hopefully the maintenance isn't too loud out there right now. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's all sorts of machines going on suddenly. So the release of this toxic situation, or, you know, this situation that's left you feeling powerless, it's certainly left you with a lot of anxieties and fears and uncertainty of how this is going to end, or how is it going to come back. There's a lot of a mixture of energy in these 3 cards here. I do see there's separation. There is fear of this returning because there's something about it that is so entwined, and there's a deep attachment to this situation. But the 10 of Swords, it does show the ending of that. 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, actually. I'm wanting clarifications and kind of just got it. 8, 9, 10 of Swords, the Devil. This is very clearly very stuck still mentally, maybe with the processing, but also the fear of what's to come in this situation as well, I do feel. Just feeling like, yeah, it's out of your hands as well. 6 of Swords and the King of Cups. Yeah, you're having to leave this behind. And that's very painful because there's a lot of love here. There's the Devil, like this situation you're both feeling. Oh, that's my nail. I can't pick anything up with that hand. You're both clearly feeling this. You know, you're both, I would say, do miss each other if you're wondering if they miss you. And then, yeah, absolutely, I want to say they do, but it doesn't mean that you can work it out either, though. And that maybe it's for the best that you do release this and move forward and absolutely have that ending with the 10 of Swords and realize that this connection maybe has not been beneficial to your growth moving forward. Maybe you can learn from the pain, but to prolong that would just be self-sabotaging, potentially. I'm not to say that relationships can't heal and move through these sorts of things. I don't want to say that, but in this combination, it does look quite tricky. We've got the 6 and the 5 of Cups now as well. There's so much pain. There's so much water under the bridge. There's so much, yeah, a lot of history with this person. It's really hard to release. Perhaps you can come together and in a more healthy way. I do see that potential in the future here for a more grounded, loving, compassionate offer coming in. Maybe that's someone new. Maybe that's this person from the past. There's a lot of communication that would be needed to move forward with such a connection, though. You would really need a solid plan and to be working together to make it work. Like, truly, you really need strong communication and maybe even assistance from a third party, like mediator, counselor, or whatever. But yeah, that's not for everybody. A lot of you will be like, nope, not going back there. No, thank you. A lot of you already know that that's not for you. Just, it is general, so everyone will be different. What have we got? The Hermit, yeah. The Hermit, you are needing time out. You're both needing time out, some self-reflection and soul searching here. So time to find the light within to illuminate the path forward rather than finding it externally. This situation is going to need your personal power for the situation to improve, for you to show up in your everyday with love for you. What can I do to serve myself today? What can I do to show up for myself today? There's so many things that you could ask. What do I need? What can I do for him or her being you? Sometimes I like to do that a little bit, like even the most simple, stupid ways. Like if the dishes aren't done of the evening, I think, oh, you know, future Amber would like a cute, clean kitchen to come and down to and make her coffee. So I'll go and do it with the intention of helping future, like tomorrow's morning Amber. And then when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh, nighttime me did that. And it's so stupid, but it actually works. It's not stupid, it's really not. It's brilliant, I think. So there's little ways that you can build and foster this relationship with yourself that's quite playful, and communicate with yourself in that way too, if you get what I mean. I think that's needed. I think you need to shine your own light right now and be there for you. So for outcome energy, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Empress and the High Priestess. This is quite beautiful, grounded and nourishing energy. So if that was a Knight of Pentacles coming in with a new offer, King of Pentacles does indicate that offer may be going somewhere quite solid and grounded. This could also be your energy as well. This is very prosperous. This talks about finance and abundance in your life. It talks about showing up and being reliable. It's all that energy I said before as well, of taking care of yourself and responsibilities, taking action and making it happen. And then we have the beautiful High Priestess, which does talk about fated and destined meetings. So this could be a fated relationship that's coming in for you. Maybe that relationship is with yourself though. It's fated that you connect to yourself deeper and make an even more beautiful life and connection for yourself. The High Priestess also speaks to embodying the sacred knowledge that you have. And you have got sacred knowledge here. You have got, let's like keep coming back to your capacity and your capability of navigating challenge. And the wisdom that you've got from past experiences, like you're not stupid at all. You're just not. I want to say that group 2 really have a head on your shoulders, and to believe that and use it and really apply some of that wisdom to your life, to tend to what's most important, having your priorities in check and really tending to the life you wish to see unfold. So for the Oracle, we have getting unstuck, get past the fear of change and embrace the transformation. Bottom of the deck over here was bad habits. Change a bad habit of like drinking, overeating, or anything else that's not serving you. Just one a day, one habit, just kick it, whatever it might be. But yeah, get unstuck. These habits might be like rituals that you do at nighttime. Maybe you're overthinking of a certain situation and maybe you want to change that up and do something a little different for yourself at that time. But get unstuck. Give less fucks. The less you give a fuck, the happier you will be. Clear your energy. All of this is just release, let go, don't worry. Like it's gonna be okay. It's really dark right now potentially, but it's going to lift. Heart chakra and throat chakra came out in one. There may be some heavy things on your heart that you need to talk about. Maybe it's to find someone to speak with or share your truth when the time is right from your heart, to follow your heart in that way, and to I think not be afraid of confrontation, but to truly just speak your truth from your heart. We have wake up early. Aim to wake up early in the morning to chase your dreams. If you already do get up early, then maybe it's what you do in the morning, how you set the tone for your day. What's your morning ritual look like? Have fun again. Dancing, playing. Four of Wands does talk about that as well. It is in your near future, so I do feel if there's an opportunity to collaborate, come together with community, join some sort of event or anything like that, highly recommend you go and do that, whatever that is. If you've been invited to something, attend. Plan your career. Create milestones and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. And then we've got ground yourself as well. So this is, I think that you've probably been in your head and in your heart, in your feeling body quite a lot lately. And so this is more of a grounded energy, the Knight of Pentacles. It is self-loving and gentle, but it's also like time to come out of the head and out of the, maybe even out of the, I want to say out of the heart, but you know, out of the feels, out of those deep feels that's usually triggered by the fears of the mind, and into the body. So by having healthy rituals in the daytime, go and attend that thing, do the thing, putting on some music and having a dance, writing a to-do list and ticking it off, like truly grounding yourself, being in your body, not consumed by the mind and what could happen, the fears of a certain predicament, because there is a lot of fear about the ending of something, the releasing of something. There's a lot of fear about leaving it behind. Will it resurface? There's a lot there that consumes the mind, and it's some deep belly breaths are needed in that moment to just send those thoughts out. I don't know, the imagery I got was light coming in and just obliterating everything out of the head, and then dropping into the body and feeling your skin, feeling what's underneath your feet, your legs, your bum, wherever you're sitting or standing, or what you can hear, or the crunch of the leaves under the feet. Just be in your body for a bit. It's a good practice. Right. Be patient, trust the wait. Everything is coming together. You will have financial security in your life. I also wanted to say, because of the green heart chakra, we saw the heart chakra card, and it stuck out to me when I was reading a different area of this reading, and I felt like it was to say you will have emotional security in your life as well. I do feel like that's indicating that as well. So the wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. When I pulled this one, was it this one? No, it was another one. Anyway, do not give up because something didn't work out right away. Don't give up on living your best life. Don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. It's okay to be in this place. It's okay to not be okay. Absolutely, it's okay. I make that very clear. But don't spend too much time there. Sacrifices you make today will be worth it. Oh yeah. Don't stop living your life because of someone else. Be willing to let go of everything you once thought to be true. That is a painful release. And your life is at a turning point right now. You're ready. And then this one came out. A powerful change will transform your life. It's happening. It's happening, group 2. It's happening, and it's happening for you. It really is. It really is happening for you. This is happening for me, not to me. That could be your mantra moving ahead this week. Just put it on repeat when you're walking or driving. Just keep saying it. Feel it each time you say it. Give it more of whatever expression you need to give it, whether it's verbal or internal, like how you feel those words. It can be very important in mantra to not just speak the word physically, but to truly feel what you're saying on each level and give it another layer every time. And this is happening for me, not to me. And that can be said with so much anger and outrage, but then other times you repeat it, maybe filled with maybe desperation and hope, and then there's so many feelings you can get when you do a mantra practice. It's quite the experience. For me anyway. So I'm going to leave it there for you beautiful people of group 2 with the lepidolite heart, and I hope that gave some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance, and I look forward to reading for you all again soon. Bye group 2. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading if you chose this pink opal heart, and this one is for you. So the pink opal is a nurturing stone. It's soft and compassionate, similar to the pink quartz. This stone encourages you to be your authentic self, not worrying about what other people might think, and can help with emotional imbalances and just finding that sense of equilibrium and peace and tranquility inside. Just being good with you, that sort of energy. So group 3, this is an interesting reading, an encouraging reading, I want to say. So let's start out with the energies we can see here. Pretty excited, as you can tell. We've got Virgo. I can see Gemini. I can see Leo's minor arcana there. Virgo again, Gemini, yep. Taurus, Libra. Scorpio is here as well. So sun, moon, rising, Venus, maybe someone you're dealing with. Doesn't matter if it's not your energy though, that's okay. Let's jump in. So I'm going to start over here with the bottom deck actually. 10 of Swords, followed by the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. I don't normally start over here, but whatever, just do what I feel. So you're saying goodbye to conflict, to abandonment wounds, to connections that trigger that sort of energy, just drama, chaos. It's over. Something is finished. I feel like it's in the past. It's finished. It's now a matter of moving forward from here. And I feel like you're already on the way to doing that. You've already been on the way because you're starting out with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hermit. This is beautiful. Two of Swords is there as well with the Seven of Pentacles. All right, so there's a little bit of uncertainty, but for the most part, you are not being distracted anymore. You're not being held back anymore. If any more applies, it does feel like there's been chaos, a tower moment, some pain in the past, with that 10 of Swords, you're really leaving it behind. It's finished, whatever that is. The old chapter is done. I just felt like we should touch on it before we move right into where you're at now. So where you're at now, Eight of Pentacles, so possibly busy with the work that you do or the studies that you're doing. You're busy crafting, you're making your life happen for yourself here. We've got the beautiful Eight of Pentacles depiction with these wonky pots up the top. They're the earlier attempts, and she just keeps showing up every single day, and eventually we have even more craftsmanship developing over time. So the Eight of Pentacles does speak to that investment in yourself or in whatever it is you're creating. Just be in it. Don't be distracted by what other people say, do, or think. Again, bringing back to actually this stone to speak about having confidence in yourself, in your truth, regardless of what other people might think of you or what you're doing. Standing up for yourself here in that way without overtly projecting it into the world, but just in yourself, being good with you. I can also see there's a bit of isolation here as well. Obviously, this card really does speak to that. In fact, you may have been single for some time, for some people in this group. Others, it's a recent breakup perhaps, but it does feel like you're on this journey by yourself a bit, and you have been for a bit now, or you're, like I said before, it could be a new breakup and you've just started this time alone to reflect and heal and sort of check in with yourself and your trajectory, your desires for what you want to bring into your life moving forward. So there's a bit of work on self here, a lot of work on self actually. I'm feeling like a bit of lifestyle change, a bit of mindset change, a bit of motivation and movement, like really thinking about what types of connections you want to have with your future people that are coming into your world, but also that being based on the connection you have with yourself. I think you're realizing that some of the, some of the connections in your life, maybe they're repeated patterns, or maybe they were patterns from childhood. You may have noticed that you've since learned a lot about yourself, your self-worth and your boundaries perhaps here. So there's a lot of deep reflection about how you want to move forward, the type of relationship goals you might want to set, or personal goals, and it does feel very much love relationship based. The two cards at the top here that give that away, even I could see it anyway, but once these came out I was like, yeah, righto, confirmation in a big way. We've got pleasure and relationships here. So we'll get up to that in a moment. It does feel like it is about intimate relationships. Could be like housemates, siblings, of all sorts of connections. But either way, there's been a release and a need to plug back into yourself and be self-sufficient and work on you and reinvest back into you. And that's what you're doing. I can see that here. It's very nice. Very nice. So two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles does show there's a bit of uncertainty about what the future may bring. And that is always the case, right? There's always some sort of mystery to what's around the corner, and I think you very much would like to have that companionship with somebody and to build a life and share a journey with a special person. I do get that from group 3 quite strongly here, whether that's a companion friend or like just somebody to share your thoughts with, that sort of stuff. it does, there's a bit of uncertainty about what the future holds for you in that regard, but it is something you very much want. And I feel like through releasing things that don't fit in your world, you are creating the space for that, but it also takes time to also align and invite it in and do the healing that's needed here from whatever this past experience is, that you've had to pull back from and do a bit of soul searching in regards to. So further ahead, we've got the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. This is a beautiful combination. This is what's on the path ahead. So this to me is an opportunity that's coming your way potentially. Maybe it's a new job, maybe it's a date, maybe it's to meet up with some friends, maybe it's to enter a new friendship circle, maybe it's to level up in your career. Like there's some sort of opportunity here that helps you rise to success in one way or another, to be recognized, to be acknowledged, to be witnessed, to be felt, to be heard. There's so much here that is really beautiful, a new opportunity. So an opportunity, and there's an opportunity that comes knocking. I was getting, maybe it's because there's a house there, it's like knocking on the door, but it just came in quite loudly when I saw it. An opportunity comes knocking. And you are to make the most of that opportunity by the looks of it. Whatever it may be, like I want to keep it open, but it does look like there's potential for a new love offer or something, like to put yourself back out there maybe as well. This could be about literally putting yourself out onto a dating site or going to that social gathering that would give you the opportunity to mingle with people and invite them closer into your world. There's opportunities, abundant opportunities coming your way after probably a period of isolation, and maybe you weren't ready for that sort of thing, and that's okay. But it looks like whether you're ready or not, there's some sort of opportunity coming to help you move forward. So we've got in the challenge the Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Sun. So the challenge, companionship may be the challenge, to find someone that you can revel in life with, somebody that you can grow with, somebody that's your friend, your companion, your true buddy, like someone you can really lean on, that's friends first, before anything else. And I think every relationship should be that. Sometimes we have these people that are in our lives and we easily overlook or take for granted their roles in our life, and we forget that, hang on, this is actually our friend first. Like, what does my friend need? Sometimes that can be really life-changing, even just like to check yourself suddenly and be like, whoa, hang on a minute, I'm not treating this person like my friend. I don't know if that was for everybody there, but either way, I feel like the recent relationship issues, drama and conflict in the past is something that holds you back as well from finding that. You're like, will I ever have that true companion? Will I have someone I can trust and grow with and that is honest with me, that's transparent and wants to have fun and live life? It doesn't have to be intimacy, like I said before. It can be friend relationships, soul tribe, and getting yourself out there in that way. There's opportunities coming in for you. So what will help with that? Exactly. Cooperation, collaboration, and coming together with people. Benevolence, generosity. So this is definitely linked in with like giving yourself the opportunity by putting yourself out there and connecting with people. This is let love in, basically. Let art in, let music in, let creativity in, let benevolence in. Give from the heart. Perhaps this is about you putting yourself out there to be more generous and to perform some random acts of kindness or to contribute to a charity. Maybe this is about receiving charity yourself, assistance and help to find love and compassion or connection with people. This is all about, it's like time to come out of isolation for group 3. And reconnect with the world or connect with new people. It's so loud and clear. It's probably going to be a quicker reading today because it's just so clear. There's opportunities coming in and you are to embrace them if they feel good and right, and to not let the fear hold you back from the past, because this is where you're at right now as well. We've got this beautiful Queen of Pentacles, but Death, the Tower, and Five of Cups is here as well. So this Queen of Pentacles, you are learning to be more self-sufficient. You're learning to be more grounded in your approach with relationships. I think you're learning to respect your own needs and your own boundaries and to assert them where needed. I do feel like you are learning a great deal about self-respect, self-worth, and just how I think that just the healthy self-loving boundaries that are needed in when forming new connections as well, so that they don't trickle over into that, you know, area of overgiving or people pleasing, or just, you know, not respecting yourself and your needs. So I think there's a bit of fear about it being, whether you're capable of asserting your own boundaries when moving forward in connections, and there's maybe fear of confrontation or something, or fear of abandonment. There's something there that holds you back from believing in your ability to truly step into connection with somebody in a healthy, balanced way that doesn't disrespect either side, right? So the death card is here to say, you know, you are going through this transformation after a great deal of loss and a tower moment, perhaps a marriage breakdown or something, like a really bad experience with a group of friends that you've been outcast from, or something like this. It's ended, it's been painful. The 10 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, right? 5 of Cups, Tower. This is brutal. Whatever is in your past, it is, I want to say it's brutal. Maybe there was dishonesty and just all sorts of heartbreaking things involved. And so you may be fearful of finding connection again, or a healthy connection. But that is, you're going through the process of what's happened in the past, and you're really, like, you're going through this isolation period, perhaps, maybe feeling a little alone, so that you can come to your own truth on the matter, so that you can really process what's happened and gain, I guess, a different perspective after a bit of time given, to see it for what it is, to see, I think, to reflect on what, you know, I think come to a place of acceptance of what's happened, but also acknowledgement that you've got the power that it takes to make sure that doesn't happen in future connections by, you know, having healthy boundaries, transparency, open communication. There's just lots of things I feel you've learned. And it takes it takes that time though. It does take that time of just sort of keeping your hands busy and letting it all process in the background, having that alone period where you are keeping busy, just looking after yourself, sort of getting back to you, the sort of typical energy that may come after a breakup, or after the heaviness has subsided a little bit and you're ready to sort of move again, I guess. So you're coming back to life here, but in a healthy and balanced way. You're transforming pain and depression and sadness and just utter chaos into, you know, this is the epitome of what you want, I would say, group 3. If it hasn't resonated so far and you're not after that, then it's a different group for you today. But this is like someone who is a healthy dating, as far as I'm concerned. They're frolicking. They've got a picnic basket. Off they go. They're on an adventure together. This is beautiful. So further outcome energy here, we've got the Hierophant, Judgment, and the Queen of Wands. So this is about a deeper commitment. This is committing to your own life as well, like being there for you and honouring yourself and your needs, your pleasures, experiencing life. We've got pleasure here as well, enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, and indulgence. There's a life that wants to be lived. There's experiences that want to be had, and it's calling to you now, group 3. It's time. It's time. You can feel the stirring. Get moving. Light a candle. Turn some music on. Start to dance. This is a deepening of commitment on your path, but it's also your expression. Maybe this is your sexual expression with a person, or maybe this is just you reinventing yourself and stepping back out into the world as the butterfly after your cocoon period, isolating and sort of finding your own truth on some matters. This is a beautiful way ahead. It's only up from here is what I'm getting, and I do feel there's some nice connections coming your way, or at least one significant nice connection coming your way, or opportunity that gives you more experience in life. It doesn't have to be relationships, but the card relationships kind of speaks to that, doesn't it? Intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. And those are very important components of a connection for you moving forward. And so, yeah, I think that you want to make sure and be more careful perhaps when you proceed, and just get better care of you when in connection with other people, having healthy boundaries and honouring yourself. 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Okay, yeah, there is fear of the past repeating. So even with the Queen of Wands here, she has a friend who's stopping her from burning herself as well. So that may be a bit of an indication for some people out there that if you've got some friends that are there helping you along the side, I do see assistance there. Although you may be going through the most of this alone, you've got a guiding light here. I would say there's someone I do feel that is helping you, or maybe it's through guidance readings or your own connection to source. But I feel like you're coming back out and you're coming to life again. And it's reflective in these oracle cards as well. We've got ground yourself. Ground yourself is to be in the body. It's to be out of the head and to connect with your body. It doesn't have to be this quiet, silent meditation practice. This can be dancing and movement and running and playing and getting out and about. Grounding yourself is being in the body. Shop smart. Spend money on experiences, not just things. I think this is about, again, giving yourself an opportunity to go and have an experience with a person or with yourself, whatever it is. It's an opportunity calling, and I'm advising you to say yes. Set relationship goals, recognize what makes you happy and strive to find that in your love life. But I think that as well is the reinventing energy here that we see with the Queen of Pentacles, of how you're caring and tending to your own garden, your own well-being. And through that, you will only naturally assure that your well-being is maintained throughout any connection as well. It starts with you, and I think you know that, and you're being there for you. Let go and move on. Don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. The colours you wear. Use colour magic by wearing colours that attract the things that you want. The vibration of colours is quite interesting if you wanted to look into that. Or maybe you're just looking to express yourself differently, to come out of this cocoon period bright and new and reinvented or new expression. So it's a wonderful thing. Hydrate, just on the most fundamental level, to look after yourself. Hydrate, drinking lots of water, maybe in beautiful cups of herbal tea as well. Drinking lots of water will make a huge difference in the way you feel. That is true. If you're somebody who's not drinking much water and you drink soft drink or juice or whatever it might be, to not forget good old water. I think I only drink water unless it's a coffee or a tea. Sleep and rest. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. And I think this is also when in putting yourself out there, to not overexert yourself in connections, but know when you need rest. Know when you need to step back and just have a bit of time out, and that's okay to do. So yeah, balance. I think that is about. Live your dream, never give up on your dreams, and dare to live the adventure. So put yourself out there, this opportunity that's coming for you. Live the dream, have an adventure. Set boundaries though, and we've already talked about that. You'll be moving forward differently this time, I think, I want to say. Because of how much you've learned here and how much growth you've been through, and the healthy, polite, gentle boundaries that you can set. They don't have to be ferocious. I mean, sometimes they need to be. But from the start, if you have some clear communication about boundaries in a way that doesn't have to be forceful, but just simply owning it, just owning your needs, owning your truth. That's all you need to worry about there. And for the oracle, we have continue to make the most of every open door. There's opportunity coming, group 3. I can't wait to hear about it. The wheel will turn in your favor. Keep going. Do not allow scarcity mindset to limit your success. And this is based on past experiences, I do feel. Okay, so feeling like maybe you're not enough, you don't have enough to offer, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, any of that. I don't have enough of this, why would they? All those silly things that will limit your success. And so will your past experiences if you hold them too tightly to say that that's all I'll ever experience. That's all people are like this. Whenever I go there, just such a generalization that you're cutting off the opportunity to have an actual experience. So don't allow scarcity to limit you. Lessons will repeat until they are learned. That is to say that some of these patterns may come up in future connections, ones of the past, but you've had the experiences to address them quickly and clearly in your power. Travel as much as you can. This will add to the dimension of your life. Another indication that an adventure is on the way. You're a lot tougher than you think you are. And a detour is available to you right now that can be of benefit. And then the bottom deck was explore the possibilities. So there's something coming if it's not already here, and it seems pretty exciting. So I'm going to leave it with you there, Group 3. I hope that gave some sort of comfort, clarity or guidance. I'm pretty keen to hear about what it might be for you in the comments below if you feel like sharing. But otherwise, yeah, I'll leave it at that. Bye, Group 3.